Tell them about the game.
All they gonna do is once you get to the company, they're gonna retest you. So now you just go to the bro Joe and say, hey, I'm gonna take your money now. Because they say, hey, man, I need a certification in my pocket. I'm gonna test you because that's my job and that's my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you now. When you go there, they're gonna say, hey man, you gonna give it to them all prayer. Hey, I got my paper. Hey man, they step in the group over here and see what you got. And you know, man, you like, well, what I just paid this for? You know what I'm saying? You still pay the minimum. They're watching you and be qualified. Not certified, don't mean you nothing at that point. So now you spend your money on something. Let me just brag right. So I'm gonna bring the only man questions my weather certification and say, let me look at your certificate. You know, nobody like we get all kinds of I ain't nobody asking for it, man. You hear me? I got all these papers, all this money, they want to see. I'm only gonna
What's the deal? Oh, fuck. Damn, I didn't even mean to pick these niggas.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in
Fuck.
downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, two
No, I
AFC
picked the wrong
teams
shit.
set to do battle. It should
Huh?
be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on
Oh,
the
yeah? I didn't even know
Indianapolis
that.
Colts. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell.
That
And we
nigga
are
not getting no
underway
play.
from Indianapolis. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of it will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
That is caught by Fields. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's maybe going to get this ball to the field, but that's about all. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As an offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On play action, now Rodgers. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. After the sack, 3rd and goal now from the 12. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the win, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. He decided to run a hitch run. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here comes third down at 7. Throwing Jones. Well, this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Fourth down, Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think teams that look at him as coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Touchdown! Adam Thielen from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now Jones. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boy, this defense is certainly...
You pressed up on the D-pad, or you probably pressed L1. Did you press L1 or you pressed up?
It really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes our score 17-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for the guy trying to tackle.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do?
Yeah, the ball landed on this nigga's stomach. What the fuck?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
What you doing, jamming R. Kelly?
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jones. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works him past the 50. A good gain again. That's now operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Damn!
Past the 40. And down right around the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
17-0 our score after 1. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
Ready up. Come on.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions.
Of course y'all know. Get out my shoes before you fall. I hurt yourself.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense score over the middle. There's a diving catch. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. It's
What the fuck?
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers again now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
A nice jump play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. 38 yards. On to give, it's Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now Rodgers.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They can
He dropped this? Bitch ass nigga.
They had the play call.
That nigga act like his mom.
It's dropped in the end
A hoe.
zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, forcing him to try and throw through.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Rodgers now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
There he goes left side. DK Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Steelers have opened the lead up to 30. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went, but I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
What happened to them?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
I got toes. I got this me, she trying to show me something. I got flows for days.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They go play action here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Panther 60. Ready.
Off play action. Jones. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
70 Lion. Check, Bobcat.
Downs going in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Hut.
Off the play fake. Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Alex Highsmith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Loose inside the 30. DK Metcalf.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
DK Metcalf.
With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Steelers extend their lead yet again.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jones now throwing to start the drive.
He'll let one go deep for downs.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Set. 70 Lion. Hut, hut.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here's third and a few inches.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. And they'll try and run for it with game one. And he will have the Steelers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on third and inches.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
To throw is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
He's across midfield.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll try to pick it up himself. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell
off
on now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Second down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Pierce in motion left. Now Jones, off play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pierce in motion left. Jones off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Shut up!
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now it's Rodgers. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
52-0.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the return across midfield